What up, YouTube? This Frank Jackson back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Workflow at the job on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to wish all y'all a happy new year. Wishing y'all nothing but the best. Let's have a better 2020. All positive. You know, leave that negative bullshit alone. Just straight positive. You know what I'm saying? Um, Better goals, better plans. You know what I'm saying? Better everything. Let's do better. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new year, whole new mindset, uh, attitude. You know what I'm saying? You know, all positive. You know what I'm saying? So this video, you know what I'm saying? This is another quick core audio talk. You know, as y'all know, in the last couple of videos, I have been telling y'all, you know, about the system. You know, I had got installed a couple of months ago with the custom bots, the ported bots, ported through the rear deck, uh, blowthru, you know, bandpass. And after listening to it and stuff like that, it's just not what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? I should have stuck to my right mind and got the custom bots, the bots that um, you know, I normally go with. And that's, you know what I'm saying, straight Trump bill, uh, ported box, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Especially, you know what I'm saying, I'm used to hitting a lot of wider range of frequencies. You know what I'm saying? That means subs in the trunk, you know, no seal off, you know, the subs in the trunk, um, you know, hit hard, trunk rattling. But of course, you know what I'm saying, you eliminate some of those rattles by, you know what I'm saying, dynamic sound dampening your trunk. Use a really good sound dampener and you would get less rattles, you know what I'm saying? Um, so that's, you know what I'm saying, what I'm used to. Um, the subs I got back there now, the Resilient Sounds, 212 Gold Series. Um, the subs sound good, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Shout out to Resilient Sounds, you know what I'm saying? Very good subs. But I will be selling them. And as far as my net sub setup, I was gonna go in between the DS18 ESL-SX and the RE Audio Double X. Both will be 212 setup. You know what I'm saying? Um, just after I'm used to running RE. You know what I'm saying? So I know what they do. You know what I'm saying? I know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do exactly what I want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so I don't want to take any other chances. Nothing against the S18. You know what I'm saying? I have heard them in a sound lab before, just in the regular prefab box. Uh, you know, Basically like a demo sound lab inside of a little building, you know what I'm saying, or area where they have the little sound show demo, so you can kind of hear like the products, showcase the products. Um, but I've never heard them in a car, and it's a big difference between when you're hearing some subs on a sound demo. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry about that. It's a big difference between when you're hearing some subs, a system, in a sound room, and you're actually hearing it in the vehicle, in the car. It's a whole totally different ball game. So, um, that's just what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Another thing being that I'm going back to my original sound shop that I usually go with. You know, like I told y'all in the previous video, this is the shop that pretty much had just made me happy since day one. Out of all the sound shops that I visited, let them install on some of my cars when I had them. You know what I'm saying? But this was the one shop that just didn't disappoint me. You know what I'm saying? Um, they know exactly what I want to do, and if it's anything that needs to be some minor changes, or I'm not getting exactly what I need or what I was looking for, they're gonna fix it and they're gonna tell me this is what you're gonna need to do. Period. You know what I'm saying? Very good shop, very good manager, uh, installers, etc. The guy there, uh, he's an authorized dealer for RE Audio. You know what I'm saying? This guy, you know what I'm saying, he's got all the accolades. You know, he got trophies from sound competitions, all this stuff. You know, he don't really deal with the typical stuff like the kicker, Alpine, Falls Gate, you know, JL. He might have some small little products, some of these little products. But like I said, when it comes to, uh, I'll say the higher end car audio, you know, he gonna have the RE. You know, he still got a little power bass, stuff like that. Digital Designs, that's another company who he respects. He don't carry it, but he really like their products. Give me 1 second, YouTube. Workflow. Give me 1 second. All right, sir. All right. Time out is 3:50.
Mm-hmm. 350?
Yeah, 3:50. 350.
Okay.
All right, sir. Have cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm at the workflow right now. You know what I'm saying? Might have a customer come in and out, you know, do that thing, sign out and stuff like that. But anyway, so yeah, so like I said, you know, the manager over there, you know what I'm saying? He's very knowledgeable. He's been into the car audio game for years. You know what I'm saying? He's competed at shows. He's got the accolades. You know what I'm saying? Some trophies that you know he's won over the years and stuff like that. So, you know, after visiting him, going back up there, and I just decided, you know what I'm saying, just to go back to you know where I'm not gonna say it originally started, but to go back to where I say that I was mostly satisfied with my system, and really the system that just really just blew me away. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, damn, you know. Uh, so, and then on the next thing too, on the other tip too, I'm saving a little bit of money. Like for example, like this custom box, that I just had built. Normally, when you get a custom box, if you just get a regular custom box build, I'm talking about you know the wood, you know the regular stuff you would normally build a custom box with, you know the 1 inch, whatever, MDF wood, glue, silicone glue, bracing, baffles, uh, whatever else that you want to use in there, roundovers or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying. Um, if you're just going to wrap it with carpet, you're normally paying around $500-600. That's the start. Okay, so these guys, what they do is they already got some boxes built, like custom boxes built. Uh, I'm quite sure you guys heard of the company, but they're called Ground Shaker. And Ground Shaker, they have a lineup of their sub boxes, competition sub boxes, stuff like that. So these boxes are built. Hold on for 1 second, YouTube. Now the customer coming in. Hold on. All right, sir. All right, YouTube, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's gonna be some customers coming out here and there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, what I was saying. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, like I said, the Ground Shaker. Ground Shaker is a company, and they built their own boxes. These boxes are way better than a regular prefab bullshit, crappy ass prefab box. These boxes, particularly their competition lineup. The competition boxes that they have are built with hardware wood, pretty much the MDF wood that you can get at a hardware store, Home Depot, uh, Lowe's, whatever. It's made out of the same exact 1 inch thick wood. Same thing you would use to build your own custom boxes. So depending on your setup, whether you're running a single sub, dual sub, these boxes are a certain cubic feet. Like I said, depending on the drivers, the subs that you're using, these boxes are also tuned to a certain frequency. For example, the box that I'm going to be getting is tuned to 30 hertz. And the shop that has them, they have their own little tool. It's like a calibration tool to where they'll put the sub in there and they'll test it out uh, to make sure that the box is tuned to 30 hertz. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's just a little off, let's just say if it's tuned to 31, 32, but it's 30 hertz. You know what I'm saying? It's still up in the ballpark. You know what I'm saying? So, in these boxes, the big port area. You know what I'm saying? If these boxes, you will be surprised. These boxes look like custom boxes. Trust me, these boxes look big and look like they're being custom built. You know what I'm saying? So these are the boxes that I will be going with. These shop, they put these subs in there, and they before they even purchase them, they make sure that the subs that they use in these enclosures sound good. They put them through different tests, uh, different test tones, and stuff like that, and they play them, and they make sure that these subs, these boxes sound good with whatever the particular sub that they're using, which is mainly the RE audio. And depends on the box, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like the box I'm getting is about 200, about 250. But I get it for cheaper because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a loyal customer to them. So I'm gonna get it for a better price than that. So I'm just giving you the price of probably what they'll charge you as a new customer, or it'll probably be around 250. Now, imagine that, and you're paying around $500-$600 for pretty much the same box, but you're doing more to it. You getting it, you building it a certain way you want it to look. Also a certain way you want to look inside your trunk, but technically, from a construction, a building standpoint, it's the same materials being used as far as the wood and stuff like that. So why am I gonna pay $500-$600 and I can get the same thing for around 200? You know what I'm saying? So um, I'm going that route. You know, like I said, I've had these boxes before, so I know they're no joke. I know they sound good. You know what I'm saying? So um, that's the route I'm going to be going. So I'm gonna go ahead, go back with them, let them do the installation. So I'll be running the 212 RE audio double X. The subs is rated at 1500 RMS apiece. The amp I got High Brutus 4K. Talked with the shop. They said, yeah, that'll definitely do it. If it's any problems during the installation and the tuning, the crossover settings, the gain settings, etc., they'll let me know. But I highly doubt it because what I'm saying, with the electrical, the power, the high front of the Brutus, even with the setup I got back there now, what I'm saying, the thing is putting out power. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be looking forward to get that done. Probably within the next couple of weeks. I'll probably say the next. I'll take that back. I pretty much will have everything sometime going next month. You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned for that. When I get that installed, you know what I'm saying, I will post the video. The next time I go up there, you know what I'm saying, I'll post a little video, stuff like that. And during the installation process, I'll post a video here and there, show y'all what's going on and stuff. And as far as the mids and highs, stuff like that, that's going to remain the same. The DS18, you got pros, that'll remain the same. You know what I'm saying? The 6.5 Neo Pros up front, super tweeters up front, that's going to remain the same. That's all the speakers I plan on using in that car. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a car I have is a 4-door car, so I don't really go off crazy hot. I don't really go all out on the mids and highs. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy on the mids and highs. Set up, backdoor speaker, rear deck. I just pretty much like a solid front stage to where because I'm gonna be listening to the music up front and not so much hearing what's coming from back of me. In terms of the mids and highs. Everything for anything, if I want, what I'm saying, to be louder, to add some additional mids and highs, I would probably, what I'm saying, add some more to the front stage, whatever that might be. You know what I'm saying? So, and ain't no telling. Like I said, those DS18s, I got enough power on them, so they are loud. You know what I'm saying? But I know how when you have a lot of bass, in which I know these RE audio, these double X's, that's going to be a lot of bass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to see how everything plays, how everything mixes up well. And overall, you know what I'm saying, the manager, he'll take a real good listen to it and stuff like that. And he'll say, well, okay, yeah, you might want to add this and that if it's too much bass. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. You know what I'm saying? It got way longer than I thought it was going to be. So, y'all just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Vernon Jackson. I'm checking out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't forget to, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take care. Peace.